It was 1945 and I just graduated from high school. Being 18 years old and knowing I had a war breaking out, I felt as if I needed to serve my country. As a boy growing up, I heard stories from the First World War of those infantry soldiers fighting in the trenches dealing with gangrene and the rats. Well, I knew I didn't want any part of that, so I figured I'll just join the Army Air Corps, where I'll have a hot meal and a warm bed. I took a train to Kansas City, Kansas, and started basic training. From there, I went to Texas for radio operating school, where I was assigned to a radio operator on a B-17 mid-sized bomber. From there, I went to Louisiana for aerial machine gun marksmanship training. After qualifying for all of those, they assigned me to a crew with 9 other men. The B-17 had a crew of 10 men: a pilot, co-pilot, bombardier, navigator, upper turret gunner, radio operator, 2 waist gunners, a left and a right, then a ball turret gunner, which was located on the belly of the plane, and finally a tail gunner, which was at the rear. It was on my 6th bombing mission when we got shot down. It was a German Focke-Wulf 190 that brought down our plane. The Focke-Wulf had a 20mm cannon in the nose of the plane, and all we had were Browning 50 caliber machine guns. I was shooting my gun at the incoming enemy fighter planes when something told me to open my door to my radio room, and that's when I saw the pilot about to bail out of the bomb bay. He looked up at me and asked, "What are you still doing here? Didn't you hear the bailout order? We've been shot down. Get out of the plane." So I turned around to get my parachute on, and when I made my way back to the door, he was gone. So I jumped out of that burning plane and never saw it again. We were cruising at about 20,000 feet when I bailed out, so I free fell for a while, not able to tell the difference between the sky and the ground until I opened my chute. So I just floated down to the ground but got stuck in a tree. I cut myself down and walked about a half mile down a creek before I ran into some old German farmers. I knew I could take them, but I figured, what would I do after that? I was hiding behind a tree, but there was snow on the ground, so they just followed my tracks. And when they got about 10 feet away from me, I stepped out from behind that tree and about scared them half to death. I had surrendered. Now I was a prisoner of war. Then they took me back to their town, where they had German infantry, and put me with the rest of my crew. Me and my crew spent the next 14 months in German prison camps all over Germany until Patton's Third Army liberated us in April of 1945. From then on, my war was over.